The US is building some of the world's most ambitious mega projects, from massive highways to futuristic cities. These projects are transforming infrastructure, energy, and transportation. In this documentary, we'll explore 10 of the biggest, uncovering their goals, challenges, and impact. Let's start with a project that's shaping the future of energy. Number 10. Texas Solar Power Boom. Texas is rapidly becoming a leader in solar energy, transforming its energy landscape with massive solar farms and large-scale investments. Traditionally known for its oil and gas industry, the state is now harnessing its vast open land and abundant sunshine to generate clean, renewable energy. One of the biggest drivers of Texas' solar boom is its competitive energy market. Unlike many other states, Texas operates its own independent electricity grid, managed by the Electric Reliability Council of Texas. This unique system allows for easier integration of renewable energy sources, encouraging private companies to invest in solar power. As a result, solar energy capacity in Texas has grown exponentially, with multiple large-scale projects coming online each year. Several massive solar farms are at the heart of this transformation. Projects like the Samson Solar Energy Center and the Rose Rock Solar Farm are among the largest in the country, generating hundreds of megawatts of electricity. These farms not only provide clean energy but also create jobs and stimulate local economy. With new solar installations expected to continue rising, Texas is on track to become the top solar producing state in the US, surpassing even California. Investments in solar power are also being driven by major corporations. Companies like Tesla, Amazon, and Meta are funding large-scale solar projects to power their operations with renewable energy. This corporate push further accelerates the adoption of solar power, making it a key player in Texas's energy mix. Additionally, technological advancements such as improved solar panel efficiency and battery storage solutions are helping to make solar power more reliable and cost-effective. The rapid expansion of solar energy in Texas has significant implications for the future of the US energy sector. As the demand for clean energy grows, Texas is proving that large-scale solar power is not only feasible but also profitable. The state's leadership in renewable energy could influence other regions to follow suit, further reducing dependence on fossil fuels and lowering carbon emissions. However, challenges remain. The state's grid has faced reliability issues, particularly during extreme weather events, raising concerns about the ability of renewable energy to meet peak demand. Efforts are underway to improve energy storage capabilities and modernize the grid to handle fluctuations in solar power generation, from solar farms to offshore turbines. Let's look at another major energy project. Number 9. Offshore wind farms. The United States is making a major push for offshore wind energy, with the East Coast at the center of this transformation. Offshore wind farms are seen as a key solution for producing large amounts of clean electricity, reducing dependence on fossil fuels and combating climate change. The strong and consistent winds over the Atlantic Ocean provide an ideal location for wind turbines, allowing them to generate power more efficiently than many land-based wind farms. Several large projects are already underway or in development. One of the biggest is Vineyard Wind off the coast of Massachusetts, expected to provide power to over 400,000 homes. South Fork Wind near New York and Revolution Wind in Rhode Island are also major projects in progress. The US government has set an ambitious goal of deploying 30 gigawatts of offshore wind power by 2030. Which could power millions of homes and create thousands of jobs in construction, maintenance, and manufacturing. The potential for expansion is significant. Several states, including New York, Virginia, and North Carolina, are investing in offshore wind projects, and new leased areas are being opened along the East Coast for future development. The long-term goal is to create a strong offshore wind industry that not only supplies domestic energy but also competes globally. The US aims to catch up with Europe, where countries like the UK, Denmark, and Germany have been leading in offshore wind energy for years. Aside from energy production, offshore wind farms offer major environmental benefits. Unlike coal or natural gas plants, wind turbines do not release carbon emissions, helping to reduce air pollution and slow global warming. They also use far less water than traditional power plants. which is important for conservation. Additionally, studies suggest that properly designed wind farms can create artificial reef environments, attracting marine life and supporting biodiversity. However, offshore wind development also faces challenges. Some fishermen worry that wind farms could disrupt their industries by changing fish migration patterns or limiting fishing areas. There are also concerns about the visual impact of turbines near coastal communities, as well as potential risks to birds and marine mammals. Engineering challenges include building and maintaining turbines in deep waters, where strong ocean currents and storms can create difficulties. Despite these obstacles, government support and technological advancements continue to drive progress. Now let's shift from renewable energy to military power. Number 8. Ford-class aircraft carriers. The Ford-class aircraft carriers are the US Navy's next-generation warships designed to replace the aging Nimitz-class carriers. These massive vessels represent the future of naval warfare, featuring cutting-edge technology, improved efficiency, and greater combat capabilities. The first ship in this class, USS Gerald R. Ford, was commissioned in 2017, with more carriers set to follow in the coming years. One of the most significant advancements in the Ford-class carriers is the use of the electromagnetic aircraft launch system instead of traditional steam catapult. This system allows aircraft to take off with greater precision, reduces wear on planes, and increases the number of launches per day. Another major innovation is the advanced arresting gear, which enhances the ability to recover aircraft safely and efficiently. These upgrades ensure that the US Navy maintains air superiority in the future conflicts. The Ford-class carriers are also built with automation in mind, reducing crew size compared to the Nimitz-class carriers. This automation lowers operating costs and increases efficiency. Additionally, the new design features a more powerful nuclear reactor, allowing the ship to generate 3 times the electrical power of previous carriers. This increased energy output supports advanced weapon systems, including future laser-based defenses and electronic warfare capabilities. Cost has been a major challenge for the Ford-class program. The USS Gerald R. Ford alone cost around $13 billion, making it one of the most expensive warships ever built. When factoring in research, development, and testing, the overall cost of the program exceeds $120 billion for the planned fleet. Critics argue that these expenses could be used for other defense priorities, but supporters believe that the Ford class is essential for maintaining US naval dominance in an era of rising global threats. With increasing tensions in the South China Sea, the Arctic, and the Middle East, these carriers ensure that the US military can respond quickly to any conflict. Their ability to support fighter jets, surveillance aircraft, and drones makes them a key asset in modern warfare. Despite high costs and initial technical setbacks, the Ford-class carriers represent a major leap forward in military technology. From defense to water supply, our next project is crucial for millions. Number 7. The Central Valley Project. The Central Valley Project is one of the largest and most complex water management systems in the United States. Located in California, it was designed to store and transport water across the state, supporting both agriculture and urban areas. The project spans over 400 miles, consisting of reservoirs, canals, and pumping stations. It was originally developed in the 1930s to combat water shortages and support the state's growing population. Today, it continues to play a vital role in California's economy and water supply. One of the main reasons the CVP is so important is its contribution to agriculture. The Central Valley is often called America's fruit and vegetable basket because it produces a significant portion of the nation's food supply. The project delivers water to over 3 million acres of farmland, allowing farmers to grow crops year-round despite California's dry climate. Without the CVP, many farms would struggle to survive, and food production across the country would be affected. Beyond agriculture, the CVP also supplies water to millions of residents in the cities and towns. Urban areas in California, including Sacramento and parts of the Bay Area, rely on this system for drinking water and industrial use. The project's hydroelectric plants generate renewable energy, helping to power homes and businesses. However, maintaining this water system has become increasingly challenging due to environmental concerns and changing weather patterns. One of the biggest threats to CVP is drought. California experiences frequent dry periods, which reduce the amount of water available for distribution. When water levels drop, both farmers and urban communities face shortages, leading to restrictions and economic losses. Climate change is making these droughts more severe, forcing officials to rethink how water is stored and allocated. Another major challenge is environmental impact. The project has altered natural river flows, affecting fish populations and wildlife habitats. Species like salmon has seen declining numbers due to changes in water temperature and migration patterns. Conservation groups argue that too much water is being taken for rivers, harming ecosystems that depend on steady water flows. Balancing the needs of agriculture, cities, and the environment remains a major issue for California's water planners. Despite these challenges, the Central Valley Project remains essential for California's economy and daily life. Ongoing efforts are being made to improve water conservation, upgrade infrastructure, and find new solutions for long-term sustainability. The project highlights the importance of water management in a state that depends on limited resources. Now let's move underground to explore a new way of transportation. Number 6. The Boring Company's Las Vegas Loop. The Las Vegas Loop, developed by Elon Musk's Boring Company, is a new approach to urban transportation. This underground tunnel system is designed to provide fast and efficient travel beneath the city, avoiding traffic congestion on the surface. Unlike traditional subway systems, the loop uses Tesla vehicles to transport passengers through tunnels at high speeds. The project aims to revolutionize how people move around cities by offering a quick, affordable, and convenient alternative to existing transportation networks. Currently, the Las Vegas Loop consists of a completed tunnel system underneath the Las Vegas Convention Center, allowing passengers to travel between different parts of the venue in just a few minutes. Future expansions include connecting major locations like the Las Vegas Strip, Allegiant Stadium, and Harry Reid International Airport. Eventually, the system could cover the entire city, making it possible for visitors and residents to travel quickly without the delays of surface-level traffic. Beyond Las Vegas, the Boring Company has plans to expand the loop concept to other US cities. Discussions have taken place about building similar tunnel systems in places like Los Angeles, Austin, and Miami. The idea is to create a network of underground tunnels that could ease congestion in high-traffic urban areas. Unlike traditional subway projects, which take years to construct and cost billions of dollars, Musk's company claims that its tunnel digging technology can significantly reduce costs and completion time. However, the Las Vegas Loop has faced criticism. Some experts argue that the system is not a true mass transit solution, as it relies on individual Tesla vehicles rather than large-capacity trains or buses. This means that while the loop may reduce traffic in some areas, it may not be enough to handle the transportation needs of a rapidly growing city. Additionally, concerns have been raised about safety, ventilation, and potential bottlenecks within the tunnel during peak hours. Despite these concerns, supporters believe the loop could be a game-changer for urban mobility. By using smaller tunnels and electric vehicles, it could provide a more flexible and scalable alternative to traditional subway systems. If successful, it may inspire other cities to explore underground transportation solutions to address traffic congestion and improve travel efficiency. Next, let's take a look at one of the busiest airports in the world. Number 5. Los Angeles International Airport. Los Angeles International Airport is undergoing a $14 billion upgrade to improve efficiency, safety, and passenger experience. Key changes include new and renovated terminals, an automated people mover for easier transport, and a metro rail connection to reduce traffic. Terminal expansions will offer better lounges, shopping, and security. LAX is also adding advanced baggage handling, biometric screening, and better accessibility. These improvements will boost the local economy, create jobs, and keep LAX globally competitive. From airports to subways, let's look at a massive underground project. Number 4. The Second Avenue Subway. New York City's Second Avenue Subway is one of the largest public transit projects in the United States. Designed to reduce congestion on the overburdened Lexington Avenue line, this expansion aims to improve daily commutes for millions of residents and visitors. The project, which has been in discussions for nearly a century, is being constructed in multiple phases. The first phase, completed in 2017, introduced 3 new stations from 96th Street to 72nd Street, significantly easing traffic on existing subway lines. The next phase, currently in development, will extend the line to 125th Street in Harlem. Future phases will expand services further downtown. The total cost of this project is expected to exceed $17 billion, making it one of the most expensive subway expansions in history. Despite financial and logistical challenges, the Second Avenue Subway is a critical step toward modernizing New York's public transit system. Now let's move from underground to the tallest skyline in the US. Number 3. Hudson Yards. Hudson Yards is one of the largest real estate developments in the United States, transforming Manhattan's west side into a futuristic urban hub, spanning 28 acres. This multi-billion-dollar project features towering skyscrapers, luxury residences, office spaces, retail centers, and cultural venues. It is designed with advanced smart technology, energy-efficient buildings, and a modern infrastructure that redefines city living. One of the standout attractions is the Vessel, a unique honeycomb-like structure offering panoramic views of the city. The neighborhood also includes green spaces like the High Line extension and a public square, providing a balance between urban density and nature. Economically, Hudson Yards has generated thousands of jobs and is expected to contribute billions to New York's economy. With ongoing expansions, including new towers and entertainment spaces, it remains a symbol of innovation and growth. Next, let's move from skyscrapers to one of the biggest nuclear projects in the country. Number 2. Vogtle Nuclear Power Plant Expansion. The Vogtle Nuclear Power Plant expansion in Georgia is one of the largest nuclear energy projects in the United States. The project includes 2 new reactors, Units 3 and 4, which are expected to provide clean, reliable energy for millions of homes and businesses. Once completed, these reactors will help reduce carbon emissions by generating electricity without burning fossil fuels. However, the project has faced significant challenges. Originally planned for completion in 2016, it has been delayed multiple times due to construction setbacks, regulatory hurdles, and financial difficulties. Additionally, concerns over safety and long-term waste management continues to spark debate about nuclear energy future. Despite these issues, Vogtle remains a critical step toward a more sustainable energy future. Finally, let's talk about America's first high-speed rail project. Number 1. California High-Speed Rail. The California High-Speed Rail is the first true high-speed rail project in the United States, designed to connect major cities like San Francisco, Los Angeles, and eventually San Diego. This ambitious project aims to reduce travel time, ease traffic congestion, and provide a more sustainable transportation option. Trains are expected to reach speeds of up to 220 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest rail systems in the world. However, the project has faced significant challenges. Budget overruns have driven costs far beyond initial estimates, with the total price tag now expected to exceed $100 billion. Political debates over funding, land acquisition, and environmental concerns have also caused delays. These mega projects show how America is evolving. But what do you think? Which of these mega projects impressed you the most? Do you think they're worth the cost? Leave your thoughts in the comments.